Hi, Tina. I would hope you were still awake. You just got home. I'm early as usual. When you hop on, say hi. I'll give a couple more minutes for everybody to catch up with us. Hi, Linda. Welcome. Hi, Cynthia. Welcome. I'll give about another 30 seconds and then we're going to get started. Okay, we're going to get started. It's 8 o'clock. I'm going to flip the camera down and we'll get started. Just a quick reminder, the kit's last day for it being on sale is today. You have until, I think, 11:30 Mountain Time to order. The Advent calendar, $99. And everything that's in the calendar, in the box, the 12 days, is related to Stampin' Up. And it is for like all occasion items. It's not Christmas. If you're thinking about joining, or if you want to get product at a discount, you need a starter kit. We have one for $125 worth of product. You only pay $35 plus tax. You don't have to do anything after you get it. You keep the product yourself, okay? If you want to decide you want to keep getting the perks of a demonstrator, then you would need $300 every quarter, okay? Any questions, let me know. Then they have another one that is $189 for $99 plus tax. Same thing, you can order the product and keep it and use it however you want. Or again, if you want to get the perks and keep receiving where you can order a month ahead of new product that comes out before the customers, you would need $300 every quarter, okay? If you're not working with a current demonstrator, I would love to have you on my team, Deb's Creative Crew. And if you're not working with a current demonstrator and would like copies of the catalog, let me know. So being that tonight is the last night for the kits, I am going to show you Road to Christmas kit. And it features these 8 cards 4 of those and 4 of those. I'm going to just show you 2. Everything comes in that you would need in your kit. And if you're a first time paper pump, oh no, never mind, I'm ahead of myself. This is a paper pumpkin. This is a kit. It comes with dimensionals, tear and tape. You get 8 cards. I punched some stuff out because I went ahead and I made 2 cards, but my scrapbook page is using this kit. Okay, so what you need, the instructions tell you everything you need. Okay, colored pictures, and they tell you where to put the dimensionals and everything. So okay, I didn't follow, I just followed the pictures. But being that if you never had a kit, I would suggest to follow the instructions. So for 1 card, I need this piece and I need this one. Okay. On the envelopes are these here. They have the trees at the bottom and this plaid in the middle, inside. Okay. I need 1 of these trucks, 1 of these trucks, and 2 trees, and presents for each, and a dog. Okay, I'm gonna set that over here. And when I made my cards, I just grabbed 2 card bases. Okay, well then I noticed that it's 2 different color ones. Hi Sue, welcome. So I'm gonna do it right. I'm gonna use 1 dark and 1 light. The verses, they come in 3 different languages. Hi Shirley, welcome. I'm just showing these cards before I do my scrapbook page. My scrapbook page is made of this kit. And I'll show you that when it don't take long to make these. This goes on here. This one goes on here. Made my bone folder. Okay, for this one, I'm going to glue this down. Just put it right in the middle. Okay. And then for the truck is this one. Okay. You need a tree. And there's a slit in each of the cuts. Okay. One's going to get slide in there. And the presents. You're going to just slide that in there. Okay. I did not glue this down. They tell you to, but I did not. I am going to put dimensionals on there. And I'm using you get dimensionals, but I'm using what I have so I can use it up. And you get tear and tape. They want you to, let's see, if you just take your dimensionals, you can hold that down without using your tear and tape or whatever. But when you get the kit and you don't have this other supplies, then you would have to use your dimensionals. Oh, thanks, Sue. Tina. I was watching some of my older videos tonight before I got on. I did my very first video was smashing bottle caps, and I have over 65,000 views on that video. So that is going to go right about there. I'm going to bring in my dog. He's going to get a dimensionals. Okay. And he's going to sit right by the door. Then you need Sending Loads of Christmas Cheer. And that just gets glued down right over here. And that is the first card of the kit. Thanks, Linda. Oh yeah, they need to go hunt me and Linda up for our bloopers. Yeah. Okay. So the next one, I'm using the darker background and I'm using the trees. And we're gonna just put this on the center. Okay. This truck is the same thing, but the only thing that gets behind the truck is the presents. Okay. And again, I'm just using dimensionals to hold it down. Okay, and then we're gonna put this on the front and the verbiage, and this one's done. Very quick and easy. And like I said, this is one of the kits that's on sale, up to 30% off. I'm not sure what percentage is off on this one, being that it's a newer one. That's just going to get laid right across here, like so. Joyful Christmas Wishes is going to go on the bottom here. Like so. And there you have. I don't need the tree on this one. I thought I did. Okay. But that is card number 2. And then the envelopes will go right in with the trees at the bottom. And now onto the scrapbook. Okay. It is using a 12 by 12 white. And I'm going to show you how I got my pieces here. Okay. I have mats here. I forgot I have everything I want on each one, and I forgot to take it off. Okay. I have four mats, the same size, 3 1/4 inch square. Oh, hi, Shirley. Didn't see you pop on. Okay. I'm going to put cherry cobbler. Get my pieces here. and Old Olive, and then Old Olive. This is part of the envelope, and I cut it, and it's a 3/4 square. That's going to go in the middle here. Why does that look smaller? These are 3.5-inch squares. Sorry about that, people. This one's 3.25. So you need 4 3.5-inch squares and 1 3.25-inch square. And then I cut another piece of envelope, and it is a 2 by 3.25. That's going to go up here in the corner. This is 1 3/4 by 2. That's going to lay right there. Okay. And then this sending loads of Christmas cheer, that will be on that one. Then I have 2 that are 3.25-inch square. One's going to go on there. One's going to go on there. This one is a 3 by 3 square. That's going to go in the middle. Then I took the cards that I mounted on the card bases and I cut these down to 3.25 square. Okay. I'm going to put one on here and one on here. I chose the Old Olive because of the trees. And then these 3 will be pictures for you. Okay. Then I have these trees. Okay. And what I did was I tore my envelope apart. Okay. And I cut the trees out. And it actually comes to to a 5.5, I think it is. Because I was able, it comes, when you open it up, it comes to a 6-inch wide. So I'm going to bring that up like maybe there to give my trees at the bottom. Okay. So I cut 2 envelopes apart. Going to bring in my truck with the tree, presents, a dog here, a dog down here, another tree here with presents, and then joyful Christmas wishes. So now all I got to do is put it together. So what I'm going to do is do the mats, and then I'll lay them all down. If you have any questions, just let me know. I used to have paper pumpkin people subscribe, my customers, and we would get together and I would come up with a scrapbook page and some alternate cards from the kit. That was a fun. I was working on some of the items for my Black Friday gift giving thing, get together. Oh, I dropped my dog. And I came up with some tags, and I have some notebooks, ornaments, um, calendars. Okay, before I put them down, I'm going to lay them where I want them because I'm going to put the trees down first. Okay, and then the trees are going to go here. Overlap it a little. And then the truck. Make sure there's, yeah, okay. So let me put this down first. I'm not putting it end to end. I'm going to leave a little border down here. Like so. Okay. Now we're going to put down the top part. So let me put this one down first. I'm kind of like eyeballing here for my placement of this. And the same way with this one. I always try to do both ends. That way you can place your middle one better. Now this one I know is smaller. So I'm going to try to put it in the middle of the two. Like so. I'm going to do this one. And this one. Since this one's small, I wasn't worried about putting both ends on. And then we have this one. Okay. I'm going to put the saying down on this one. Got glue on my finger. Pick that right back up. And my dog, I'm just going to put two little dimensionals on him. That gnat bother me until it's cool out. And he is going to go right over here. And then I need my tree and presents. Gonna go in the middle. And then the present's gonna get just glued down right on top. Okay, got all that done. Now we're gonna work on the truck. So I need the truck, the dog, and the presents. So I'm gonna put the presents in first. And then the tree. Like so. Okay, I turn it over and use up the rest of these dimensionals. And put it down on the tree and the presents so it don't fall out. And we'll take those off. I'm almost done, guys. Okay. And that truck is going to go right about there. And then the dog is going to get a dimensional. I did that wrong. I wanted at the bottom. And put a little glue at his head. And we're going to put him down just like that. Then this joyful Christmas wishes is going at the bottom here. We'll put it right there. Okay. Now before I go, I want to just take and put a little gray. I should have done it before I put the dog on. So that it don't look like it's hanging out in the air. What I was gonna do was sponge to make it look like a road, and I forgot. All right. That is the page tonight. And then the cards here. That goes with the kit. So, all right, guys. Half hour almost. So, I hate to be quick when you guys come on to watch me, you know what I mean? And I try to take my time. So, if you wanted to do another page to go with this, you have plenty of supplies left. I made 4 cards, and I still have a good bit of product left. Yeah, 2 and 2. So now with the English version, you only have 1 of these left of each verbiage, okay? And then the rest is the 3 different languages. That seems awful thick. They're not stickers. Oh, you know what? You get 2 sheets of each. That's right. But it's only, you get 4 greetings for each of the cards in English. Thanks, Linda. So, but you have the other language. So, all right, guys. I will be back Friday with, let's see what I have back here. Oh, my doggy. Jolly Delivery. That's what I'm going to be doing on. Thanks, Shirley. That's what I'm going to be demonstrating on Friday. Okay. So that's that. Well, and I'm working on my Black Friday stuff. Once I get more stuff made, I'll give you a sneak peek. Hopefully my sisters can come in sometime before Thanksgiving and help give the finishing touches. So, and I want to do a live with my retired product, a sale. So I'll be doing that sometime in July, beginning of December. Not July, November. So, all right, guys. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate every one of you. And don't forget, take advantage of that starter kit if you're not a demonstrator. $125 worth of products for $35. You can't beat that. And then they have the $189 for $99. And that's both of them with plus tax. Shipping is free. So, all right. I will see you back here Friday, 8 o'clock, showcasing the Jolly Delivery. Have a great evening, and I'll